What is up, guys? My name is Markiplier, and we're going with... my best Markiplier. I don't watch Markiplier, I should specify.
He's
Like
Michael Plier. I'm...
Wanna run this one back, Chief?
Okay, yeah. Take it back. Jeremy, you know what to do. Oh, right. Okay, we were in the middle of this part. Okay, we're good.
That's right, we were getting used.
Yes. That's right. She was like, you gotta... It's Gant behind it all. That's what she said.
That does sound like her, to be honest.
Where the fuck were we?
Really hard.
Okay, let's look at our evidence before we do anything rash. The attorney's
I've got a
badge.
rash.
It's got this relevant number on the back.
Everybody's gotten that tattooed on their body.
True. Oh, right. We were going to go bribe Gumshoe with Edgeworth's letter of resignation that he threw away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
All right, Gummy.
We have a clear goal. Bribe a police officer, or guilt trip, or a blackmail. We're going to make him suffer.
Poor Gumshoe. February 24, police station, criminal affairs depth. Oh, you're back.
You're still here?
I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well?
I'm not mistaken. I think he means desk jockey.
Oh, that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line.
That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. Gotta take a look in there.
There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
All right, Gumshoe.
Allow me to present.
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way. Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious.
Is he ever not serious?
I can't believe they've pushed him to this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice, too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence, but we betrayed him.
Detective?
That's it. I made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card.
We can't do that. If someone found out...
they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake.
All right, detective. Thank you. Choose ID tucked away swiftly in the pocket.
What a good guy.
Yeah, little gum guy.
Let's break into Chief's office. February 24, Police Department. Jeremy caught that out. February 24, Chief's office.
Here goes, Mr. Right.
A little bomb for a second.
Boom, you're dead.
I like the phone.
We're in. If anyone finds us now...
Oh, Detective Gumshoe's a goner.
Now, if that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. No! Oh!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Ah! Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too.
Well, if you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Gumshoe ID crushed and rendered unusable in the pocket.
Hey, don't do it to my card. What the hell? hardly ever got a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. And besides, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
And not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I guess we could talk to him.
That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
Me? Oh, no, I'm an only...
Yes, that's what I was waiting for. Or that's where I was waiting. Yeah, jeez. Indy, get your tongue together.
I'm thinking about Gumshoe's mom now. I imagine her looking and talking exactly like Gumshoe.
She blinked out a seek, I saw it! Sorry.
That's where I was waiting for Lana on that day 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
That's a strange reason to leave it here.
He leaves it to us as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
You see,
So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant. And that cleaning lady who's in here each morning.
still, 2 years have passed since the incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of those SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Well, why do you ask?
You don't think... Nah. You wouldn't be, No. No. There's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, now then, let's look around a bit more.
Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy.
Huh? What is it?
When someone tells you, don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that.
Sorry. Man, this guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so, what's bothering you?
You two don't think that Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this.
Oh, God.
What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet.
Do you like him, Nick?
He's a really big man.
There you go, ignored me again.
Yeah, I'm just
All right.
spacing out, Gumshoe.
Look around. We got
Let me contemplate
full
the
suit of
silence.
armor. We got. Let's look at this window, though. Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside.
This is the 15th floor.
I know, I'm just saying.
Saying what?
Ever since making Detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that.
Killing yourself?
Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams.
Jeez. This is the Dateline documentary about it. He used to have so many dreams.
Ugh.
So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired.
Don't say that.
What about this? Oh, damn.
I was really hoping.
Yeah, that
These
was
shelves are
close.
mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf.
Hey, this is when Lana and I went to that theme park.
What? Is that supposed to be something?
A theme park? Yeah, it's where you go for entertainment. This was Lana's desk. It sure is tidy.
Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner.
There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Lana ever come back here?
No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends are made of.
Does he keep it in memory of her, or in memory of the crime? Or the cleaning lady?
That's true.
This was taken on that day 2 years ago.
The Jade Joe Dark. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma.
Ugh. After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here, then went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. But he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later.
Gee, you think?
Nah, he predicted that shit. What about this upholstery? Nope, alright.
Isn't upholstery fabric?
Yes.
You're like molding, dude.
Molding, that's the word.
The Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department.
That's on the 2nd floor. And this is on the 15th floor of an entirely different building.
When a detective screws up, the Chief calls him to his office and makes him listen to the organ for hours.
What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul.
After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for the ring in their ears.
Jesus Christ.
It's an instrument of punishment. Literally.
Boo.
But aren't the Chief's ears affected?
He never listens to anyone anyway.
That's besides the point.
Damn. Alright.
I'd...
Ooh. Okay,
Which
there's
that
a
safe is
There's an
a
obvious
look in
safe.
the thing. Yeah, we'll get to the safe last.
Oh, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk.
Speaking of that, when we were here earlier,
Oh, what'd you do?
Itchy Gant. Put that paper where he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading.
This looks like a list of evidence.
A list of evidence?
In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though.
Hey, look at the case name.
Oh, that SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here.
Hold on, detective. What did you just say?
I said I wonder what...
No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long.
Yeah, that's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence.
A half-size list of evidence.
Lots of evidence, it seems to fall. Twice as long.
What would the other half of the list be doing here?
I knew it. The Chief must be hiding something about that case.
Would appear so.
Evidence list added to the court record.
We should probably look at that, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of numbers.
Or it'll be...
This was found in caves.
I wonder what this is. Looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here.
What is it? Did you find something?
I can't make it out. Better keep quiet about this for now. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright?
I better not forget about this picture.
Alright. Okay. Why can we look at the desk
apparently
again,
there's
though?
more.
Alright, let's look at
A
more
lot
at the
of
desk.
desk.
Oh, look at the size of Chief's... Okay, same dialogue.
We found this inside the drawer. A list of evidence from this SL9 incident.
Mr. Edgeworth had the other half of that list.
What would this list be doing here? Better look a little more in this list.
Okay. What about this cool suit of armor?
This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons?
Sure is, pal. The Chief doesn't care for imitations.
First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room?
What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes.
Hell yeah.
You don't have any taxes to pay.
Shh, careful what you say. Who knows, the Chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak.
I don't think he'd fit in there.
Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
Cut it out, you guys don't know how scary that guy can be.
What about this window? You can see pretty far from 15 stories up. If you were to drop that suit of armor from here...
At first, the Chief wanted to use stained glass for this window.
Really? Why didn't he?
They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view.
Oh.
Stained glass or not, it's a huge window.
Alright, now we can look at the suspect's safe.
This is a safe, isn't it?
Safe? God, that word is ripe with intrigue.
Okay, if you say so.
Looks like a code needs to be entered into this panel to open it.
SL9, just put it in.
A 7-digit number. I think I might just know what it is.
Oh,
Let's do
yeah,
it.
let's go.
Do you know what it is?
I have a hunch.
No, I know. You want to try my birth date? It's...
What's his birthday?
Damn it. I gotta know.
I have a better idea. Here goes nothing.
Do you think it was
You thinking what I'm thinking?
7777777?
That's what I was thinking.
Easy.
Yo. I like the idea of dusting it for fingerprints. There's literally just one button.
Yeah.
It just has...
Bingo.
What number did you enter?
Now, whose birthday was that, pal?
7777777. The final ID card number on that record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered that room that day.
You mean 7777777? That ID number?
I think
Oh,
you're
damn it.
1-7 shy this time.
I didn't bother to count.
This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
No.
Yes, let's leave.
That's the talk menu.
That is the talk menu. Now, is there any money in there? Or how much does he have stashed away?
Look, it's a,
Jar from a broken cup.
This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before?
there's something else in here too.
What's this? Looks like a piece of leather cloth.
This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up that design?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, that was just a thought.
Is that it? This is all that was in that safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now.
A piece of cloth with a handprint on it. And a broken shard from a cup.
They look like pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here.
Oh, great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective.
Can we show him the,
Rest of the vase.
yeah, the rest of the vase.
I don't know about the cloth.
I don't know.
Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar?
I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days.
It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't that jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right, one of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found?
You mean this one that was in the safe?
Yes, that one that was in the safe.
And now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Nah.
It's the season to ring a lot of bells.
True.
Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this.
Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Right, here's some glue.
I can piece this together again. I'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes.
Whoa.
I love the power of the DS.
Let's go.
I feel like a DS right now.
There! It fits like a charm. And that, of course, means that Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of evidence of this jar in the safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But
Hey guys, now get a load of this.
What is it?
This piece he just attached. It's different from the others.
there's a reddish line on it.
Reddish line. That's blood.
I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe?
Unstable jar added to the court record.
What do you do with the other one?
Is it from... Does it match his coat? In the picture? The same hue?
Oh, kinda. I was almost thinking we should like fingerprint to prove relevancy though.
Yeah.
Let's try finger. I mean, we don't lose anything. I think let's try fingerprinting first, and then we can. Do the
Yeah.
picture.
Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this.
Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints?
That's a great idea, Detective.
All right, go to town. Sheesh.
What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that?
Go ahead. Take my fingerprints.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh?
Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe.
Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor?
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth, then once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away.
What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times.
Yeah, shut up.
All right, let's get this over with.
All right, let's see. I'm feeling good old indexy here.
Hit him with the full index OC.
Boo. All right, blow. What the?
Huh. I gave it my best shot,
Kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
but it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Well,
So we're just like full destroying evidence with this, right?
oh, definitely.
Like if we mess up, this is just gone for good.
Oh, decidedly.
I wish I was a DS right now.
You sure being sprayed with powder?
It's kind of
I gave it my best shot.
Nope.
But that is statistically good enough to be able to get rid of fingerprints because you have at least the base powder, the base pattern. You know, the print.
Yep, that's true.
Anybody that cares in chat.
I care. And I'm technically in chat. Ah, okay, there we go.
Whoa. That's like a print.
In this economy? Oh, fine.
Wow. You did it.
Well, not him.
Not Damon Gant. Not
Not-
Meekins.
Damn it. Not Jake.
Not Jake Marshall.
Not Goodman McClose.
No.
Not
No.
Mr. Gummy. Not Emma.
No.
Oh, wait, no. Yes, Emma.
Yes, Emma.
Okay.
Match found. Ooh. No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they?
It seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Oh, it's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints.
Hey, you. Over here. What's going on here? What are the kids' prints doing inside the chief's safe?
Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now.
Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
Of cloth folded and added to the court record.
Was I any help?
Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence.
Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right? You in the coat.
The chief can't.
We didn't think he'd be back so soon.
Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. I knew that was a sign.
I would
Just
too,
then I thought
honestly.
of a certain detective.
Do you mean me, sir?
Now then, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you in the coat.
Me, sir?
Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore.
But, sir.
Now get out.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be on our way too then.
Wait, you the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair. You're free to go.
Mr. Wright!
He's gonna throw her out of the 15th floor.
Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you?
I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired.
Yeah, well, if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it.
Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding was in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time?
Anyway, are you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Now, later, pal. Is he gonna seduce him?
After that, I heard for Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
February 24, Detention Center. Visitor's room.
I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
No use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over and over these past couple days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words.
Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you the otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story.
Yeah, let's ask about keeping quiet. Nope, that's the B button.
I have to admit, I was a little more than perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to be silent.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of? What is this person's name?
Meekins.
He's a serial killer. It's gotta be him.
Ah, you misclicked.
Ah, damn
Well,
it.
Miss Sky.
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know?
Sure.
We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offenses.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name is never mentioned?
Chief Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me.
not you, Mr. Wright.
I was cooking, okay?
He broke in there and did the old swapsy doodle.
I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Yes, you, but also one other. Damon Gant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case.
The list, right?
Yeah, probably not a bad start.
I just found this in a safe in the chief's office.
He's lying. Wait. Oh,
I didn't present either of
you found
those.
those in the safe. I was gonna be like, we didn't find the evidence list there.
Yeah.
This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now, tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
We definitely presented the wrong thing there. Touché, Mr. Wright. It's just as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman?
Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Orders.
Oh.
Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day.
I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car.
Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes. You are not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body.
Murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it.
A knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
That would be Edgeworth's knife?
She was really trying to find Edgeworth here. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
That is the reason for the bandage on your right hand?
Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then... she saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
Miss Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly?
Well, I mean, Miss Starr was right, I guess. It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible.
So, you hid Dark's knife.
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
Muffler in the muffler? You asked Emma.
I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident. Anna's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
Bad feeling.
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised himself as a Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room?
How does she sit in a chair like that?
I think she's standing. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a chair very clearly behind her. when the text box isn't there, you can still see the chair.
Do you think she's like power sitting now?
Yes, but I don't know how she got there because she just rotated. She phased her leg through the chair.
You ever just phase your leg through the chair? Common
Yeah, I wish.
activity.
That would make power sitting a lot easier.
That's
I would
all
do that
can
on
tell you.
toilets just to flex.
Don't do that to toilets, folks.
But Lana,
You've
so
earned my
comfortable.
respect, Mr. Wright. Both as a defense attorney and an investigator.
There's the chair.
I mean, I see it. I just don't think she's sitting down.
Do you
No,
think she's
please.
standing through this entire conversation?
She has, in order to rotate, she has to be standing.
That, or she's facing her legs.
Now, please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer?
Chad, if it was a swivel chair, you'd see the fucking back.
Yeah, Chat, you're dumb. Sorry.
What went down in the chief's office 2 years ago?